And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Kyle Bradish.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up. Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Anderson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. More than 100 career wins on the mound. He's a former American League MVP. In there at the knees, 0-1. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cole Young now at the plate. And it's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Tristan Casas. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Around third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. We talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. James Tibbs III up next for the Mariners. That one in triple digits. Next offering misses down and away. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he makes it up to third with one away. Xavier Isaac will hit next.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Right side, and that's just foul. One away with a runner at third here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Felipe Medina up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Dominguez on third with two out. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles nothing. 4th game of the ALCS. And now for Seattle, Brian Bliss. Anderson back to work. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Basallo down to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the center fielder. Right through there for a strike. Anderson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Kicks and fires. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slinging it to first in time. Travis Bazzana up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 2 outs, base is empty. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's in the dirt. 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 2. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now here's the DH, Tristan Casas. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Jason Dominguez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Just missed. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
James Tibbs III, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard but foul. Just missed.
Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Slings it across. That ends the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Orioles 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4, and now for Seattle, Xavier Isaac. Oh, and a nasty hop eats him up.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And up next for Seattle, Felipe Medina. Grounded out his first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Medina, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Isaac aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the third baseman, Ryan Bliss. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 4 and the Orioles 3. Fourth game of the ALCS. And the batter now, number 16. Anderson back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's the strike. Brandon Williamson is forced to the mound after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.